Have here midfielder Jack McGlynn. To start off with just opening remarks about the match, thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, good to play my first game with the club. It was a great atmosphere and a good experience. Obviously, we didn't get the result we all wanted, and I think the result we deserved on the night, but that's the game. It's a long season, and we got to get more wins coming.
All right, we'll start with questions in the room. Go right here.
Hey, Jack. Just your thoughts on your opening performance. Great pass out to Dorsey for the opening goal, but just overall, what you took from your performance.
Yeah, I thought it was solid. I think first game, still kind of getting used to everybody and the field, the stadium, all that kind of thing. I think for taking all that in, it was a pretty good personal performance, but it means nothing without the 3 points.
And then your 100th appearance in MLS, I think I saw on there. Just you're still very young, but to get to 100 appearances, just what does that mean to you, and how do you see growing from that for the rest of this season? Yeah,
I didn't know that, so that's a cool accomplishment, especially being 21. So I think, I hope there's a lot more appearances in my future.
Earlier in the preseason, you faced this team, right? Obviously, a little different with Lucho.
Mm-hmm.
How much different was it?
Yeah, he's a game changer. I mean, you kind of, no matter where you are on the field, you have to know where he is. He's one of those kind of players. So it definitely changes the way we have to play against them and the way they play. So it was a lot tougher tonight. But I mean, I thought we dealt with it well. Besides the two goals we let up.
And then next week another Argentine. You know, how much does it help to face him tonight, Acosta, and then Messi next week?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely similar, kind of the guy that makes their team run. So you have to know where they are at all times and kind of game plan for them.
And then on the second goal, right, Ben told us that the ref, he told us what the ref said. What did he tell you?
He didn't. He didn't tell me anything. I think a lot of people think I was fouled. I think I was fouled, but it's not up to me. And just unfortunate.
All right, we'll go right there.
Good evening. How you doing? Do you feel you're already somewhat adapted to how your teammates are playing, and you know, or do you think you still have a little bit more to go? Who's been the player that you've had a little bit of a more difficult time adjusting to, or is everybody the same? And also the last question would be how easy was for you to adapt to Ben's system?
Yeah, I think adapting here it's been pretty easy for me. I think it's kind of similar to how I play with the national team. So I was kind of used to playing as like one of two in the middle. So I think playing with Artur definitely helps. He's a class player in this league, and he's played a lot of games. So he definitely kind of taken me under his wing and showed me how do we play here. And yeah, I think the system, I think it suits me as a player. I think we saw that tonight. I was on the ball a lot, trying to make things happen. So I think it'll be a very good season for me and for the team.
All right, we'll go Alex in the back.
Jack, good evening. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good, sir. Thank you for your time. Coach spoke just a few minutes ago about your performance in a very complimentary way. Individually, were you happy with your performance? You mentioned that it means nothing without the victory, but it's still a sense of adapting, I imagine, to this new team. And I'll piggyback by saying Coach still sees the team as a work in progress. So maybe start there. It's a work in progress. Were you happy with your performance?
Yeah, I was happy with it. Like I said, obviously want the 3 points to make it even better in my debut here. But yeah, I think it was personally a good performance. I wish that shot off the post went in. That would have made it even sweeter. But I think it was a good start to the year for me.
How are you seeing Coach and this new team and adapting? You've had experience, obviously, that was mentioned, but you're still young. Are you continuing to learn? I think all of us, even an old guy like me, look at every day and what can I learn? Yeah,
for sure. Learning every day. I mean, coming into a new environment, new coaching staff, they've all been great. They've all been so helpful, kind of nurturing me and showing me how we play here. And it kind of threw me right in with a game on my first day. So I like that a lot. And I think they've been challenging me every day to get better.
Home fans, you have a message for them. They're already calling out your name, that you've made an impact immediately. Maybe a message for them who are out here in this rain and cold.
Yeah, I mean, I love the support. I wasn't used to that. I didn't think it got this cold in Houston. So for them to come out on a night like this and show the amount of support they did was huge. And we're definitely going to need it next week and throughout the whole season.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, any more questions in the room? No? All right. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
All good.
Thank you, guys.